Hi everyone, welcome to the SafetyTek Eligibility Threshold Dedication and New BOP Coverage webinar hosted by Stuckey & Company. My name is Megan Piney and I'm one of the business development representatives here at Stuckey. We appreciate all of you joining us this afternoon. It looks like we still have a few attendees logging on, so before we get started I want to go over a few things. First, if you have a question anytime during the webinar, please find the GoToWebinar panel on the right side of your screen. We'll do our best to get to your questions after the webinar, but if we can't get to your question, we will follow up with you after the webinar. Next, I'd like to thank Tyler Bechtold from our business development team, along with Maggie Hammett, our lead technology underwriter, for joining us today. Stuckey & Company is an MGA, and we provide our independent insurance agents and brokers with innovative insurance programs along with excellent service that they need to ensure long-term growth and success. As of today, Stuckey & Company has 9 specialty insurance programs we offer to our agents. This year, we have completed 27 successful years in the business and started our 28th year in 2019. We serve over 9,000 licensed independent insurance agencies and over 200,000 customers. We provide excellent customer service from our unmatched 151 promise. At Stuckey, we do everything from creating specialty programs for our agents, managing areas of the insurance cycle, including underwriting, program placement, quoting, the binding process. We also issue policies, and we do the policy servicing, like endorsements, change requests, issue certificates of insurance. We handle the renewal issuance, invoicing, and billing. We also do marketing and training, such as this webinar today. Here are our specialty programs we offer to our appointed agents. First, we have SafetyTek, our technology E&O insurance program, which we'll discuss in further detail here shortly. We have Aspire A&E for architects and engineers. ArborGuard, which was Stuckey's first program, started 27 years ago. It handles marinas and boat dealers. Miscellaneous professional liability, consisting of over 350 eligible classes in MPL. Element for the green energy industry. We have personal lines, home, personal auto, watercraft, high value home. We also have commercial lines, which include BOP, workers' comp, commercial auto, bonds, and more. And lastly, we have our surplus line markets for any risks that fall outside of our underwriting guidelines. So today we're excited to discuss in further detail our SafetyTek program, along with discussing about the LEADS program as well. So now I'm going to pass the presentation to Tyler, and he'd like to briefly discuss the LEADS program along with our new agent communication portal, CoverCore.
Awesome. Thank you, Megan. Appreciate it. Also, thank you everyone for joining us today. Excuse me. We're very excited to continue our discussion about the enhancements of our SafetyTek program. So before we get started, I wanted to briefly mention that we do offer an extremely competitive product, one that is easy to sell with better, broader coverage and low minimum premiums. And most importantly, we provide the underwriting knowledge and expertise for technology and experience in all aspects of professional risk. So here at Stuckey & Company, we have been underwriting technology professionals for over 20 years. And as of today, Maggie, our lead technology underwriter, has been overseeing this program for how many years, Maggie?
19 years.
19 years, awesome. So she has the experience in technology professional risk, and she realizes that firms, may offer a more simply technology-related services. Also has, great underwriting for knowledge for contracts obtained by these technology professionals. And her program has authority to write up to now $50 million in revenue, and with the limits of $5 million. So before we get talking with Maggie and her discussing the SafetyTek program, I wanted to go into further detail about our new online communication platform for our agents called CoverCore, and also our lead program. So here at Stuckey & Company, we of course are very focused on our agents. And our ultimate vision here is for companies, prospects to access an on-demand network of thousands of Stuckey & Company's local and licensed insurance agents. So, and CoverCore does just that. So we recently soft launched CoverCore, so it's currently in beta testing. However, it's completely functional. And it's our new online communication platform here at Stuckey & Company. And this platform offers a 1-minute questionnaire that will help match these customers and businesses with an agent that offers a unique skill set needed for the placement of their insurance coverage. This platform can be accessed via web and also for smartphones and tablets. In addition, CoverCore offers rate, quoting, and binding functionalities as well. And as of today, we are only offering this for our technology industry, including SafetyTek, and also our education and auto services industries as well. And we, before long, we plan to add additional industries as well. So please visit www.covercore.com to register today. And next we will, like to, if you do have any questions about it or anything like that, always feel free to contact me as well. And my contact information will be provided at the end of the webinar. So next I would like to introduce our new micro-targeted lead program fueled by our SafetyTek program. So as we look beyond this launch of CoverCore, we plan long-term to continue to strategize and to help find customers exclusively for our agents here at Stuckey. So our goal is to put your name, agency, and specialization out there to be noticed. And in order for us to achieve our expectations, we have created some unique ways to bring these tech businesses to our agents. And one of these methods is from our new micro-targeted lead program. So at no cost for our appointed agents, this lead program is a great opportunity to help support your sales pipeline. Stuckey & Company will provide 25 to 50 hyper-local technology business leads within 5 miles or less from your office location or any other designated location. And from what we've experienced so far, some of these businesses are even falling within a few miles or 2 miles, which is really nice. We will provide full details of these tech business leads. They will be reviewed and approved by our team to qualify to fit for our SafetyTek underwriting guidelines. And also we will provide co-branded marketing material to help our agents, just like yourself, to win the sale. And so how to participate? First, we would ask you to complete our partnership promise, or what we like to call our commitment card. This document provides the items promised to be fulfilled by Stuckey & Company, along with the commitments to be fulfilled by your agency, such as getting familiarized with our product, obviously, follow up on the leads provided, enter this information, this feedback you get from these businesses, enter that information in CoverCore, and of course, quote the business through our SafetyTek program. And if you get the bind, if you get the order to, go through our program as well. So in addition to this, we will also include a lead map showing the radius around your office location of the leads in your area that we will be providing you. So next, Stuckey & Company will provide co-branded marketing material to be mailed to these leads. This material includes a postcard as shown here, which introduces yourself, contact information, and invites the tech business to quote their business through you. And it also offers a free giveaway. And we will also be sending the lead an initial letter, providing them with additional information about our SafetyTek product, and again, introducing you as the agent. We will be sending them an email as well to top off the marketing material. So here, this program actually includes a 30-day marketing campaign as well for the marketing material to be mailed. So here's an example. This campaign is set up in 3 separate phases. So where the marketing material will be delivered and promised to be fulfilled by the agent, to reach out to these leads. So lastly, these leads will be sent to you and be fed through CoverCore. So here you'll find the leads in your account under the customers, where we will provide additional details about that approved lead. And once you access that particular lead that you're working on, here you will find their address, primary contact information, or contact person, which is usually the owner or a manager or a president. It'll also have telephone numbers, revenue information, employee size, and more. And what's really nice is the quoting capabilities that SafetyTek has. All this information will already be pre-filled when you're getting an indication of the premium, which is really nice. Let's see. And then next, this also includes direct access to their website and also an email where available. So this is all just one click away, which is really nice. And then lastly, basically at the end of each week, you will receive a CoverCore activity email, and this includes all of your accounts quoted, new customers, and other inquiries. So, all right, so thank you. And now I'd just like to switch it over to Maggie, and she would like to go into further detail of our SafetyTek program, obviously cover the eligibility, thresholds, and more. So, Maggie?
Great. Thanks, Tyler. So before I jump in and get started, I just kind of want to let some of our agents out there know, we are always working with the SafetyTek program to make it better, make it more competitive, and offer broader coverage. So my first few slides here, I just kind of want to go over and give you an idea of what the SafetyTek involves and what qualifies as a SafetyTek company, because I see we do have some new agents on line with us, so I appreciate everyone joining us, and I'll kind of jump right in. Here, we'll talk about kind of the eligibility. When we talk about technology, it's specific to the technology guys that are selling a technology product, whether it be hardware or software for computers, whether they provide a technology service, which can also include consulting services for technology setup or a network for their clients. And if they deploy technology for others, hosting a network or developing their client's website, those are types of companies that deploy technology for others. And then, of course, we have our guys that will teach technology services. They'll do some IT training with you, maybe even place staff into your company to make sure that the technology you have is currently running smooth, and they'll do some IT consulting. So we kind of have a broad range of what we consider a technology company. So let's move right into the kind of the SafetyTek insuring agreements. So the insuring agreements we offer are the technology E&O, electronic media activities, network operations security, and I think last year we added the data breach specific to the technology form, which makes us competitive as well, offering some cyber coverage. So here I just wanted to throw out a couple of definitions and give you an idea of what type of coverage is offered and considered an electronic media activity liability, which would be your advertising and advertising services. Intellectual property infringement is also included on that, on electronic content that is developed and deployed on your site for others or on others' sites. The network operations security is privacy regulations with unauthorized use and unauthorized access, and includes insured computer security in your computer system, which this is the first-party coverage that a lot of people talk about when you talk about third and first-party. You want to make sure that any forms you're reviewing will cover the insured computer system. And then, like I mentioned, the data breach fund that was implemented last year. The data breach fund will offer notification expense, credit monitoring, forensics investigations, and I wanted to go just a little bit into detail about the data breach as it is new. So the data breach fund sublimit, and recently we also have increased limits, but it does start at $250,000. And again, this is the first party coverage that I'm talking about. And it would be third party forensics to determine the scope of the security failure, the notification expense that I mentioned, which also includes voluntary notification, the credit monitoring, and then retaining services of public relation firm or crisis management firm to protect or restore the insured's reputation. We want to make sure that the insured can get back up on their feet, and any detriment that might have happened during the breach, we want to make sure that we're protecting and actually helping the insured get back to business as normal. And that would also be any law firm services to determine the indemnification rights of an independent contractor. And then the SafetyTek expansion endorsement has actually been around for quite a while, but it is an additional coverage that I think a lot of insureds appreciate. Some of the top one that I know makes us stand out is the defense outside the limits. The SafetyTek expansion would include first dollar defense, innocent insured, contractual liability, management consulting, telecommunication services, and then the IT staffing and placement that I mentioned earlier. As far as innocent insured is also, I get a lot of questions about innocent insured. So as long as the owner, director, partner had no knowledge, let's just say a rogue employee, we would pick up that coverage as well under the SafetyTek expansion for the innocent insured. And we also, if it comes down to you want to actually tailor a policy to any of your insured, we can add or subtract, add or take off any of these coverages. We do have individual endorsements that we can break out any of these coverages for your clients. And then something new that I'm really excited about, we actually just launched late December, early January. We are now have the ability to do an add-on coverage of the Skinny BOP. And I just wanted to break down and kind of show you some of the options that we have. It's general liability for the 1-2 limit. We can do business personal property. Those are your options. So we go up to $100,000. Business income is actual loss sustained. And then the Skinny BOP will include the primary, non-contributory, the waivers. I know a lot of contracts request. And then it does have the hired and non-owned auto. So this is something I'm kind of learning about. I've been a Tech E&O underwriter for going on 19 years, so I'm learning what a BOP policy covers and getting the definitions and uploading the forms and trying to review so I have all the information for you guys. But any questions you might have on the coverage, I look forward to talking to you guys because I know a lot of our agents probably know a little bit more about it than I do, so they can teach me as well as we go. And then we also have the opportunity on the Skinny BOP to include a business owner's value plus endorsement. So it just kind of brings us up to some of the other carriers that are offering, and this will be the fire department service charge of $5,000, personal property off premises, BBP limit of personal effects, valuable papers, accounts receivable, and we also have an add-on coverage to the SafetyTek. This add-on coverage is to the SafetyTek. Keep that in mind. It has to be in combination with the SafetyTek E&O. We can't do this as a standalone. And the minimum premiums do start around $395. So I think that's very reasonable and competitive to some of our other markets. And last thing I wanted to bring to everybody's attention, we actually just received increased authority and thresholds from Chubb, is who this is written through. So our program now can offer the SafetyTek and the BOP combo for companies that are up to $50 million in revenue. And we can also do up to $5 million cyber liability, but that is per contract and it has to be approved by the carrier. But our in-house authority, I am able to do a company with $30 million in revenue. And then I can also look at offering the $2 million cyber liability coverage is within my authority. So I look forward to working with a lot of agents I see on here. This is, like I said, new for me. So I'm super excited to start strong in 2019 with some submissions and see what we can offer you guys. I've pretty much wrapped it up, but I did want to mention that at the end of the webinar, we're going to send you a copy of our slides. A recording of the webinar will also be included. And then we'll give you some links to get you help understanding the SafetyTek coverages, an application, and also how to get access to CoverCore. I'll have Tyler throw in some links to get you going on that. And of course, if you ever have questions on a submission or coverage, feel free to reach out to Tyler or I or even Megan. Megan's fantastic. She's new on board and she's doing a great job keeping our agents satisfied and happy and getting them rolling with submissions. So let's see if we have any questions.
Okay, let's see. Looks like, what states do you write in and which states are eligible under the SafetyTek program?
Perfect. We actually do write in all states except for Alaska and Hawaii. And all states are eligible for the SafetyTek program. I know we do have a couple of states that don't have the Skinny BOP yet. Louisiana is the first one that just comes to my mind, but I think we only have a handful, 2 or 3, as far as the Skinny BOP restrictions are, but definitely the SafetyTek is across the board.
Right. If you live in a rural area, is it possible to get leads in a different location, not just around your office or home?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. The lead program is basically designed to provide leads located around your office or physical address. However, we most certainly can provide you leads within different locations as well, if you wanted to scatter them around certain areas. But especially, if you have other non-resident license in other states, insurance license, or if you would like to seek businesses away from, the rural area or suburban areas, closer to a city, for example, we most certainly can do this. Find businesses at any designated location that you prefer. So, yeah, great question.
It looks like a lot of people are asking, what is the minimum premium?
Yeah, I'll break that down for you. Minimum premium on the SafetyTek, we can usually get $1 million limits for a smaller company, and it can start at like $750. And then the Skinny BOP I mentioned earlier starts around $395. So we can get them a combo package, which would be the Tech E&O, some of those insuring agreements, cyber liability, and now the Skinny BOP for $1,100, $1,200.
Okay. Is cyber data breach coverage for both first party and third party coverage?
I'll take that one. Yes, actually this particular SafetyTek form does pick up both the first party and the third party. Something I mentioned earlier, when you're comparing, you want to make sure that when they get a Tech E&O policy, that it is going to cover the insured if they are hired to secure a client's network. And then, of course, we throw on the network operations and that data breach cyber coverage for the insured as well, so we can pick up the notification expenses should a breach occur on the insured's computer system. So it does cover both.
Awesome, thank you. Can we add our customers to CoverCore if we aren't participating in the LEADS program?
Wow, great question. What's really nice about it is once you start doing business with Stuckey & Company anyway, if it's personal lines, commercial, all your customers and accounts will be under your customers in CoverCore. And there you can get access to, policy docs such as policies or endorsements or whatnot, billing statements. But what's really nice too is, again, these leads that we're providing will be uploaded in there as well. But to add, I guess the question, to add a customer, yes, there's actually, under the customers tab, there's a little arrow, where you can access your customers page and all that good stuff, and you can manually add a customer as well, which is really cool. So again, I know I don't have that on the presentation or anything like that, but if you have any further questions about it, feel free to reach out.
Yeah, absolutely, Tyler. I know Tyler and I actually worked together on some of the CoverCore as far as agents who wanted to be familiar with CoverCore. Feel free to reach out to one of us. We kind of did a one-on-one conference webinar / so that we could walk you through each step on how to enter your customers in and just give you a feel, instead of going in there blind. So I know Tyler and I have done that a few times. We'd be happy to help any of our agents with that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been pretty successful. We've done maybe like between 18 to 20 agents so far, a little on one-on-one web conference where we can they can, see from our screen, and we can kind of navigate around to kind of help you get more familiar with CoverCore, the LEADS program, and of course SafetyTek as well. So,
Absolutely.
So yeah, great question.
How much does it cost to participate in the micro-targeted LEADS program?
Yeah, so another great question. It actually does not cost. Kind of how, Stuckey, we would love the opportunity, obviously, for more agents to be part of the SafetyTek technology E&O program. So for that reason, Stuckey is paying for these leads. We're making the investment in our agents, where we ask you basically just to promise to, quote and bind the business, through our program, and obviously follow up on these business leads, and follow up on the marketing material and all that good stuff, and get X dates if needed, and schedule appointments if needed, which is really nice. So yeah, great question.
I'll take the next one, actually. It says, is the SafetyTek program an exclusive program to Stuckey? And yes, it is. This is exclusive. The SafetyTek is exclusive to Stuckey & Company. We act as a managing general agent. So we actually have the PIN through Chubb. Chubb is the carrier that backs us up on the SafetyTek. So we have the PIN, and I'm able to actually, kind of like we talked about earlier, I will issue the policy. I will issue in the endorsements. I handle everything on this program. As long as it's within my authority, of course. But yeah, so if you have any questions or need something done, like a policy in 5 minutes, that's something that I can do, most definitely.
One more, if a non-admitted state, are you able to file taxes? I do not have a surplus license.
Oh, sure, absolutely. We actually act, excuse me, we can file on your behalf. We do have a surplus license in every state. We only have a few. Like I said, I think 2, 3 that I can think of: Louisiana, Massachusetts, Virginia, I believe, are our surplus line states. So if you are not surplus lines licensed, we can definitely file taxes for your client on the SafetyTek program. And actually, I believe that even follows suit on some of the other programs or other policies that we write, maybe with the Hartford or other carriers. But yes, we can.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, looks like that's pretty much it.
Fantastic.
I did want to mention too, sorry to keep going. Looks like we have a minute or so. The way we kind of look at it, it's a technology E&O. It obviously continues to be one of the fastest, liability markets in the U.S. and it's kind of what we've seen. So here at Stuckey, we have the ability to provide several options, in these specific needs for technology businesses. So again, always feel free to reach out to Maggie or Megan or myself, in regards to more underwriting information. We have a lot of tools to help you, become equipped to become an expert in technology E&O. We know we have information where we have, where the right questions to ask these prospects to, frequent asked questions, coverage highlights, coverage comparisons, and also carrier comparisons. So we have a lot of good, underwriting information. I know, Maggie, you created an underwriting playbook, which is a document that our agents can utilize, as well. So, but I just wanted to mention that. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
Thank you for joining us. Yeah.
Answered all the questions. So I think we're good. Thank you again, everyone, for attending. We appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to learn more about the tech program, the SafetyTek program. Again, give us a call. Any questions or risk you want to discuss, we would love to hear from you. You guys have a great day.
Thank you.